Well, hello. Good morning. How are you doing? It's 12:30. It's 12:30. I have rehearsals at 5 for the little sharing that I'll be doing of my play. And I don't know how much is okay to share on the internet. I still find it weird that we don't talk about menstruation. I still find it weird that it's not a legal, mandatory thing for all women to be given 3 days annual leave, extra annual leave a month. I just find that weird. I think that's just a basic of being a menstruating woman, is that you need to rest during that time. But aside from that, I am currently on that time of the month, and the physical pain has been annoying. And I just need to sit down and write, really. But I've also just been thinking about, like, what is the best way to do this play? Like, what is the actual best way for me to put on this play in terms of producing it, and whether I pay outright for the space or I do a box office split, or all these different options. Meanwhile, I just need to write the play. This is going to be my breakfast today. This is some leftover sourdough bread. It was pretty yesterday. I had a couple of friends round, which was so lovely. We just had dinner together. It was for my church group, so we were just doing a dinner basically. So we had dinner together just to bring and share, and I made a loaf of bread with like camembert in the middle. It is so tasty, and it is such a crowd pleaser. So you bake the loaf of bread, let it cool, then you cut a hole in the middle, you score it, you add garlic, thyme, honey, and olive oil, and you bake it in the oven with the cheese in the middle, in the middle of the bread, and then you can like tear off bits of bread and dunk it. Always goes down really well. It was delicious last night, so I'm just going to eat the rest of it for breakfast. And yeah, I've not even officially started doing The Artist's Way. I think I need to like sit down and officially start doing it. And it is helping, even just listening to the book on Spotify. It is really helping. It's a really good book. I think what I probably feel stressed about now is like, I feel icky. I want to get my nails done. I want to get my brows done. I want to get a pedicure. I want to rest. I want to lie down and hibernate for the next 3 days. But I'm on a budget to save up enough to put this show on. So things that I could go and do while I was working full time as a locum doctor, or even as a regular doctor. Like financially, there's a difference, and it's frustrating, and it's okay. It's not, I'm so blessed. I have so much to be thankful for. And so all of this is completely me just being like, ugh, but I'm so blessed, and I'm so grateful to God. And I have a roof over my head as it's raining outside and it's grey. I'm in this beautiful space. I have food in the fridge. Like, there's so much to be thankful for. I think part of me is just like, if I could just go to the nail salon right now and get my nails done and get my brows done. I was doing my makeup this morning. I was like, I just need to do my brows, and I want them done well because I did them myself recently and I didn't do them well. And so just little tiny things have been adding up, and I've been allowing that to just put me in a bad mood. So I need to stop doing that and just get on with writing, really, I think. Which is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to stay in this bad mood, because that would be stupid and that would make my mood worse. So what I am going to do is take some more pain relief as soon as I can. I'm only taking paracetamol at the moment because I had some tummy issues that are being, that I'm trying to sort out. But basically I'm not taking anything else in terms of ibuprofen. And it hurts. It has been hurting. So yeah, what I am going to do is I'm going to eat something. I'm going to give thanks to God. I've already ranted at my boyfriend. And I'm going to sit down and I'm just going to write. And what I'm going to do today is I'm not going to be off book for today's rehearsal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the play, because it's just me for this rehearsal as well. So there's no real there's no real feedback. What I want to do is just go to a space and do the whole play. Just read the whole play as I've imagined it in my head. I'm going to take my camera and I'm going to film it, and I'm going to come back home, and tomorrow I'm going to go through that, and I'm going to pick the scene that I feel shows the concept of the play the most, and the scene that I want to know people's opinions on the most. I want to see their reactions on, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to learn that one tomorrow and perform it on Friday. I'm very blessed because they've given me 2 rehearsal spots, so I also have a rehearsal spot on the Friday, so that will be the one where I actually do it with the sound recording, do the tech, do this, do that, really put it together as a memorized piece in order to perform it in the evening. So it's all very much rough cut, slam dunk, put it together and see what happens. But I just kind of decided I was going to just take one of the scenes that I had already written that was completed and just perform that and practice that. But I was like, no, I actually want to try and literally just read through the whole play today, even though this is only the first draft. But in terms of selecting what scene I actually want to perform on Friday, I just want to read through it all, see what it all looks like, and then that will be my performance on Friday. So if you have got a ticket to come and see that show, thank you. It's very rough, very, very rough. But also this morning, I was thinking more about like the way that I want to do this show and what I want it to be and how I want it to look. And I was feeling quite excited about it. I was feeling quite excited about how much I can actually contribute to the way it all comes out. And so, yeah, there is also a lot of excitement. As much as I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed right now, there is also loads of excitement. I'm basically just having leftovers from the dinner last night for breakfast. And I'm not mad about that. It was a very good dinner. It was like a girl dinner, you know? One of those ones where you just pick and put whatever you want on your food. I'm so glad that I don't count calories. Can you imagine knowing how many calories? Like, why do I need to know that? It would be so silly. So unnecessary, darling. Do you know what? It's funny, because even just talking to a camera and just talking about all of my current artist, creative concerns and whatnot, I actually feel better. I feel better just ranting at the camera while I make my breakfast. And yeah, I don't know. I think while I do need to get organised and do this artist way thing and, you know, really just lock in with my creative journey, I think this is it. I recorded a podcast last night, which you might have seen on the channel, or yesterday day. But essentially, I was reflecting on my journey into deadlifting and weightlifting and on how much time I gave myself to become good at deadlifting and weightlifting. And when I reflect on my journey in getting physically strong, there were so many days. There were injuries. There were days when I didn't feel like it. There were days when I showed up and I had the worst session ever. There were days when I didn't show up to the gym and I missed my session. But I still just kept going back year after year. And now, however many, 17 years later, I'm very strong, I'm very fit, I'm an excellent deadlifter, I have good technique, I'm confident in that area. And so as much as I wake up today and I'm like, oh, what a crappy day, even though it's not, there's lots to be grateful for, but as much as it feels crappy and I feel stressed and I feel like I've made mistakes in not having finished writing sooner and all of these things, and like I need more support and I've not locked in my director yet, and it would be great to have them locked in, but also how would I pay them? With what money would I pay a director to work on this play? And all of these questions, right? This is the journey. This is the journey. As much as I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I'm like screwing everything up, or it's not going to work, or this and that. That kind of just is it. And so while I speak in a way that I'm annoyed with myself and I'm frustrated and I'm tired and I'm crying and all of that, deep down I know that that's okay. I just got to carry on, that today is not a day for feeling sorry for myself. And despite the timing of my menstrual period, that's okay. I can take pain relief and I can get up and I can go and do these rehearsals. I can write, I can create. And I don't have to ignore my feelings to do that. I can still rant. And I can still acknowledge how I'm feeling. In fact, literally sent my beloved boyfriend a rant this morning. Well, he did ask how I was. So, you know, that's on him. But yeah, very sweet response from that man. Thank you. It's very cute. Okay, I'm going to put off the camera and eat because you don't need to watch me eat. Do you want to see what I've actually made though? I mean, made, what I've literally heated up and put together. This is my breakfast, you guys. This is my breakfast. Can you see it? Oh, it's out of focus. You can't see it. It is a lump of bread, some sun-dried tomatoes. Look at my brows. Oh, I literally want to cry. I want to see my eyebrows. It's a lump of bread. Which is going to be delicious. Some sun-dried tomatoes, some olives, and some chutney, and that's my girl breakfast, and I love it. And it's exactly what I had for dinner last night. Actually, a bit less than what I had for dinner. We also had like other stuff. But yeah, thank you for watching. Here is my vlog of a morning, but it's not even morning because I spent the morning in pain and doing my morning pages like the Artist's Way book tells you to do. I need to like do a proper video on that book and tell you about it and invite you to do it with me. But I did my morning pages, I read my Bible, I prayed, I showered, I did my, you know, just brushed my hair back, did my makeup. What else have I done? I made a coffee. Like I have done things this morning, but all of that probably could have been done by 8 a.m. instead of 12:30. So we move. Sharing the journey is sometimes kind of boring and unsexy, but the space I'm in right now in terms of where I'm at on the journey is I need to finish writing. I feel better. One improvement, I feel better about the fact that this performance on Friday night does not have to be perfect. I can just perform what I have and offer it as a piece for me to learn and for others to experience and give their feedback on. So I think emotionally, I feel better about that. I'm still in the place where I'm weighing up what is the best way to put on this show? Where do I do the show? What dates do I choose? How do I produce it? What help do I bring in? All of these things. So that feels a little bit uncomfortable, but also there's part of me that knows you just make a decision and you figure it out, and it's my first show and I don't have to panic about that. I can just try and there is grace. And then the other part of me, like literally just now as I was talking, I had like cramps and it really hurt. There's another part of me that's like, ow, what is this? What is life right now? But overall, we're still on the journey, and that's what matters. I am an actress, I am a writer, I am a creative, and I am trying. Okay, thank you so much. Sorry if that wasn't as motivating. It's not even supposed to be motivating though, it's actually just supposed to be realistic. That is a day in the life of a doctor becoming an actress without even showing the whole day. But I'm going to put the camera off right now so that I can start writing. I love you so much. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.